Alright, welcome back to Mass Effect 2. In this video, which I believe is part 37 or 38, one of the two, we're going to go and help Tali. Because she's in a bit of a bind, as we will see here. Let's see. The Migrant Fleet Admiralty Board has charged Tali with treason. She must travel to the flotilla to answer these charges. And we've got to travel to the Migrant Fleet's current location in the Rahilea, located in the Valhallan Threshold. So yeah, that's where we've got to go, that's what we've got to do, so we're going to get there now. Because we've got to help Tali out. Hers sounds like probably the most urgent of the missions we've got, I would say. Except for the whole stop the collectors thing. Right, so where is it? Valhallan Threshold, help Tali. That's a new system as well. So we'll have new planets to scan there if we need to do that off camera. There's the Migrant Fleet. Is that a binary system? 2 stars? Certainly looks like it. Well, let's enter the orbit of the Migrant Fleet and just land there. Not many ships there. A fleet of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million quarians, the Migrant Fleet is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. Though quarians on pilgrimage have visited most settled worlds in the galaxy, few outsiders have ever stepped foot inside the quarians' ships. Well, I'm about to do that. So let's go. Now I hope we can get these charges settled, because, come on, it's pretty friggin' obvious that Tali has not committed treason. Isn't it? I mean, come on, she's Tali. She wouldn't do that, right? Alright, so we need to take Tali with us. Alright, so we've got so many loyalty missions to do. We've got Zaid, Garrus, Miranda, Jacob, Thane, and Jack. Jeez. Alright, so who are we going to take with us? Well, this sounds like it could be a fairly political situation, so let's actually take Garrus. Because obviously I think he might have a way with words if we need him. Alright, so we've got skills we've got squad points we can use to get some skills here. I've got max assassination cloak, max assassin. I was saving the points, that is right. I'm saving the points there, yes indeed. Alright, can't do anything for Garrus, and for Tali we can... energy drain. I want to save the points for her for energy drain too. Yeah, good. So weapons, I think we're fine.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
All right.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I could correct him, but that's kind of rude. We do owe Tali quite a lot, so I'm going to say that. And now, I do apologize, I'm going to try to fix those subtitles when I get out of this situation and I can pause the game to check things out, because I don't know what's going wrong there. I do owe Tali a great deal, though, indeed.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Oh dear. Oh, this is a bit of a sticky situation. So what exactly did you do?
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Oh dear. Yeah, this is a pretty tricky situation. I'm not entirely sure how we would get around this, because obviously she's openly admitting she's sent Geth parts back to the fleet. Oh, I'm not sure what to do there. So, I'll resume in a second once I've checked out that subtitle issue, so be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I think I sorted it out. The subtitles were actually set to off in the options. I don't get what that means, because they were showing up at the end of the dialogue. Ah! They were showing up at the end of the sections of dialogue for when you make a choice if you need to refer back to what was said, I bet. I bet that's how it does it. But anyway, the subtitles are on now. So let's talk to Captain Cardana.
You should speak with Admiral Ran. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I will do. Garrus looks like he's flexing his neck after that big gunshot wound he got to the face.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
I know, neither can I.
If Tali Zora can't even get a quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Hey, you shush with that now. She's gonna be okay. I'll make sure of it, and if you disagree, I will kick you in the quarian testicles. Got it? Good.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Tali Zora is guilty.
Excuse me? You're basing that on what now? Hey, come on, hey, what are you basing that on? Not got anything to say? Yeah, I didn't think so, you big frickin' coward.
We should never have let Cerberus onto the ship.
Hey, I'm not Cerberus. I'm not Cerberus. You will shut up or I will kick you in the quarian testicles, as previously stated. You want to talk to me? You want to debate this? No, big fat coward.
Tali Zora and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
Hey! Hey! Bad quarian. Bad. Coward.
If Tali Zora can't even get a quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Now you're just repeating your same badly proven points. Disproven points. Nah!
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Tali Zora is guilty.
Okay, now let's actually get on with the game now. Shalaran. Hello.
Tali Zora vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepherd vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
Well, I suppose, technically speaking, that does make sense, considering the charges and everything, you know? Are you part of the trial? I imagine not.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
Yeah, I would say that was fair enough. Now, the name seems important. Tell me why.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
Yeah, so as I suspected, it is a legal thing. Yeah, we should get in there now.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, You would actually speak for my defense.
That is an excellent idea.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Yeah, we'll see about the loopholes thing. I'm not convinced. It's a fairly nice place, this, honestly. I quite like the quarian ships. Now, one thing I did actually change is I disabled the film grain in the settings, because compression does not play well with heavy film grain. So I figured it might make it look a bit better on YouTube in the end, with it disabled.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
It is absolutely my pleasure.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
I say she couldn't have done this.
How could Tali have brought guests to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What?
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
Oh, let us get over there and help.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, but we have to do it for Tali.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Alright, we're gonna do this.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admirals sound sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Are you doing okay? I mean, you've just been accused with treason and you're told your father's very possibly dead.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
You think we should talk to everyone before we head on out?
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Alright, well, we will do that.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Alright, so let's get talking to the guys. We'll start over this way, I think. Hey, Vito!
Shepard spoke well to the Admirals.
Vito! How you doing?
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Could you perhaps speak for Tali?
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Very good. So, do you have any more information about what's going on here?
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I...
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna kill them dead. I hope you're doing well.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
I do like Vitor. He's a good guy. So he said the soldier, Cal Rieger, was that him? Yeah, we'll talk to him in a second. Admiral Zen, hello.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
I think you mean Tali, too.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Well, with the facts you've said there, I can't truly disagree.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Ah, very good point, Tali. That could be handy for the trial, remember that.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rail to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
Wait, how does that change things?
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Sharlaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You think he was right?
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
Unless you give it intelligence. I don't like you, Zen.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Talizora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So you study AI then?
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Talizora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Yeah, let's just walk away from you very slowly now.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Wasn't so much a pleasure to meet you, I'm afraid. Alright, who's next? He's Calriga.
Calriga.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
I like that guy. So what are you doing here?
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Can you help somehow?
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
Yeah, I think you did do the right thing as well. I'm pretty sure we can handle it. So this dark energy thing, tell me more.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Yeah, that ain't right. Did the Geth have anything to do with it, do you know?
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. They can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So is this a big problem? Or not?
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
It's not a bad idea, I must admit. So how are you doing after the wound and everything?
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those Admirals.
Yeah, fighting does seem kind of risky for quarians, I've got to admit.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
Really? That's not very good. Well, thank you for speaking to us.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, we will do. So who can we...
and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
Don't make me get on your bum. Alright, so who's next? Ashala Ran. That's Tali's father's friend, I believe? Admiral Ran?
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry, we cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I've got to admit... It seems it's a good plan, but that might have been a bit too far.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Yeah, there might be. So tell us about the Alarai.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
So we really don't know anything about it.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
Right, so how did he know him, anyway?
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an Admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
A bubble? What?
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
Okay, that's interesting. So where was the father in all this?
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
Right, so... what kind of evidence do we need?
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the Admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
Alright, so we'll keep an eye out for shipping records or something like that. The Admirals seem to be fighting rather a lot. Is this normal, or...?
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the Admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the guest's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the homeworld.
What?
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
Yeah, that's not a very good idea.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. Alright, well, thanks for speaking to us, and we'll go on to the next person now.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Alright, so who's next? Admiral Gerrel. I think I like him.
Expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Why? You racist cow.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangerel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. Glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
Hey, whatever works.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Yeah, see, I like him. I like that guy. So can you tell us anything about the Alarai?
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. A ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Well, we're gonna get everything back, that's for sure.
Can you tell me about the other Admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
Admiral Corris is a bit of a git, frankly.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
Okay, the way you're saying there, I might be thinking of a different person, so I'll take that comment back for now. Alright, so how do you know Rael Zora?
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rael and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
What on earth happened?
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rael looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rael for you.
Hey, I like the sound of that guy. He thinks outside of the box. Right, so tell us about the infighting.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the vote. We just need to give people hope for victory.
Yeah, it's a risky plan, that's for sure.
I hope the quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Right, well, thank you for speaking to us, and I like you, Admiral Gerrel.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Alright, so I believe we've got one more person to speak to. Admiral Chorus.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Talia a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcorus Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Quib.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
Quib. Alright, so tell us about the Alarai.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
A fair point. Yeah, you don't seem to like Tali. Start liking her or I will kick you in the, again, quarian testicles.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Now see, in one way I'm on his side here. Because they did try to kill the Geth. And they shouldn't have done that. Now, we don't know the full story yet, so I'm not going to go into too much detail in case I spoil anything. But we do find out in Mass Effect 3. So just bear that in mind, and look forward to it potentially.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
So you favour peace then? I can't disagree with that, in all honesty.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Yeah, see, we're all civil here. Apart from the kicking in the quarian testicles.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Yeah, see, he's a tough character, is Admiral Chorus. So, I'm going to leave this video here, because this has run on like 39-40 minutes long. So in the next video, we will go and take back the Alarai and hopefully find Tali's father. I'm not holding up too much hope in all honesty, but we will see. So, Until next time, bye for now, and thank you very much for watching.